Hey guys, it's Chris here with PSN Stores, and this is Amy. It's a game that just came out this week on the PlayStation Store for $10. I'm going to give you a little look at it. If you've been following Twitter, I think you know my feelings about the game. Yeah. So this has been out in the European store for a week now, and it's coming out this week. It's tomorrow, actually, Tuesday, on the US store. So you can see I beat the game. And I figured I would show you a little bit of Chapter 5, because that's my favorite chapter of the game. So Amy is a survival horror game, which has sort of an Ico-like element to it.
Ellen, Raymond is after us, and he knows where we're going!
Where the cutscenes are really loud, no, but basically you're Lana, and you're guiding her little, I don't know if it's her daughter or if it's just some little girl she's looking after, named Amy, who has psychic abilities through this like zombie infested level. Or not, I don't even know if they're zombies, the game doesn't really explain it. People have been mutated somehow, and there was an explosion that goes off in the first cutscene of the game, and Amy is immune to all these like genetic modifiers and mutations that are going around, but Yolanda is not. So I don't see the little green thing on her back. That means that the area around her is not contaminated. And if you leave Amy by herself, well, I'll tell her to stand over here. Hold on. All right, so if you tell Amy to stay over here and you go over here, you see how it's yellow? That means because I'm out of Amy's like sphere of influence, I guess. And I'll eventually turn into one of the creatures. But I decided to show you Chapter 5 because there's a heavy stealth element to this part of the game. And I had a hell of a time getting past it. It was just brutal. So I might be able to do it now. I know which steps to take to do things. So first off, I have to kill this guy.
Ouch.
And yeah, the frame rate drops you saw there were in the game. Not anything failing or anything. Alright, so one thing that I do like about the game is whenever you're holding Amy's hand and she's scared, your controller rumbles like with her heartbeat. And I do actually like that the whole story is involved with you bringing Amy around, trying to save her from these creatures. Alright, so I'm going to stealth over here. So you can see the top there says if you get contaminated enough, the monsters are dumb and they'll think you're a monster. So to do most of the puzzles in this level, you have to turn into one of them. Which takes a good amount of time, so you're always just sitting here waiting for your contamination level to go high enough so you don't get spotted. So there's 6 chapters. The 6th chapter of the game is just a boss fight. It's not an actual level. And I don't know, I just really dislike this game a lot. The combat is clunky. The movement is clunky. The game is clunky. Everything about this game is do not like. Watch this. Let's push us through this dude because yeah, he's getting flipped. What's up, bro? Show me your chest. You're doing some workouts, doing some bench press. But yeah, most of the puzzles involve a lot of backtracking. So there's this one section of the game where there's all these motion sensors on the floor. And if you walk faster, then you get shocked and you lose a little bit of your health. And the game, whenever I was playing, glitched out. And Amy fell off this perch she was at so she could use her psychic abilities, which you can see right here. She has psychic abilities. The funny thing is, there are only 2 psychic abilities in this game, and yet there are spaces for 5. And spoiler alert, the game does end on a cliffhanger, so I guess eventually they wanted to make a sequel to this where you would get more powers, it seems, but as of this game right now, you only have 2 powers. So you can see that the game starts creeping out a little bit once you get infected. The screen turns pink like that and everything is warped. But when you go by Amy, you get healed. So now I'm going to turn back into a normal person. Do this puzzle here. So yeah, I really do like that the controller shakes whenever Amy's scared. You're holding They saw me. Or they didn't, I guess. The music just changed for some reason. Okay. Usually that's the music that goes off whenever they spot you. Oh, there it is. Okay, they did spot me. So I'm gonna get a game over. Because I have no weapon. You can dodge. So you can dodge and fight. Just keep dodging. You can dodge forever, I guess. But I can't actually fight her. You don't have a weapon in this level. You are stealthing around. It's a stealth action right now. So yeah, if you buy this game, you'll see that screen a lot. You are dead. Oh, yeah, so Amy. Let's do this again. There's a story to the game, though I'm not even sure what the hell the story is about because they don't really explain it that well. Apparently there's this dude that's creating genetic modified babies or something. Amy's one of them. And at the end of the game, again, spoiler alert, he's all out on like with a gun.
Ouch.
Telling how it's
Looks
not
like I
over
can't
yet.
use this anymore.
Stay here, Amy. I love to show that cutscene. Alright. I'll do this one more time. I'm not gonna play that much. 6 minutes recorded, so keep going now. So you might have saw my stream where I was at this section of the level for about an hour. It's fun times, you know. The game just doesn't do a very good job of telling you what you need to do and how you need to do it. A good example of that is the second chapter of the game. There's this section where there's the motion sensors, but they don't tell you that you can actually go through the motion sensors, because I was walking through them and getting shocked, thinking, oh fuck, I can't do anything here. So I would go the other way and do a part of the level which you weren't even supposed to do yet. And then I come across a video online showing you how to, like a walkthrough video, and it showed him going through the motion sensor, and I was like, what the hell? I didn't even know you could do that. So yeah, the final boss fight is also like that. If you don't pay attention to the cutscene before the boss fight, you're not going to have any clue how to beat him. So yeah, I'm pushing blocks. It seems like this game is getting slammed a lot in the reviews as well too. Considering our review is a 1 out of 5. Most other websites out there have given this game very low scores in the ranges of 20%, 30%, stuff like that. I haven't seen many positive reviews out there other than, I think one website I saw gave it like a broken, but man, you might like this sort of review. But yeah, I don't think I could recommend this game to survival horror fans. It's just, it's so broken. Like, I can't find one thing that I would recommend somebody to find enjoyment out of it. Like, also, notice how we're in America, and it says takeaway, which is like a European term for takeout. just letting people know that. Alright, let's hide over here. Let's not make sure this guy doesn't see us this time. Alright. Go in there, Amy. Go into the hole. Alright, now I gotta turn into a zombie again. Which means more waiting. I wish there was a better way to let you know that you're in zombie mode, because there's been numerous times whenever I was playing this section, and the screen looked like it was turning pink, so I figured I would be zombie enough for them not to notice me, but then they'd spot me somehow. You can also see that Lana's facial features change whenever she gets turned into a zombie. Or not a zombie, I don't know. Whatever they are. Creature. She gets these veins popping out on her face here. Alright, so it seems like the screen's turning purple. I'm gonna try. What's up, bro? So yeah, these creatures, they are affected by sound. So I'm gonna wanna set off this phone over here. To make the creatures walk over towards it. So give me a path. Get some psychic powers. Notice how you don't hear the phone going off. Trust me, it went off. It's just how this game likes to roll. Oh man, this is gonna be close. I'm dying. Oh, come on. You can get there. Yes, healed. Hi, Amy, grab my hand. Hi, Amy, grab my hand. Alright, so now we're gonna show you a little bit of Amy's psychic abilities. There's these glyphs around all the levels. And if Amy draws them with her little notepad she has, she can gain some telekinetic powers. This one is a silence ability. It allows you to step on glass without the zombies hearing you. Also, notice I got a checkpoint there. Checkpoints, they seem to be at the wrong spots. Like there was one point where I was doing a section, it seemed like it was at least 20 minutes worth of work for a checkpoint. Also, checkpoints don't, they don't save if you quit the game. Saving only brings you back to the beginning of the chapter. So if you get far in a level and you're like, man, I want to take a break, I'm gonna not play this right now. You have to try to either beat the level or just start over from the beginning. So I'll show you Amy's other power that she has throughout the game, and then I'm gonna call it quits here. Come on, get over. So yeah, like I showed you before, there's that silence ability that lets you walk unheard. Your footsteps won't be heard by the zombies. And then there's also this one, which is like an air push. It's called a shockwave, I think, in the game. It emits a burst of air that can do numerous things, like break down walls, which they don't really tell you about, or you can set off car alarms, which is what we need to do here. So I'm gonna take Amy here, and I'm gonna shoot it at this car. You can also use 6-axis to control the little wave there. I just did it right there. I think that's one of the exclusive features for the PSN version. So, set off another shockwave. Oh, how is that disconnected? I am using the USB thing. Oh man, come on. Alright. There we go. So yeah, this is Amy. It's out now on the US store for $10. It's also out in Europe. I believe it is €10, £7 or something, £8. I recommend not trying it. There isn't a demo yet. Maybe there'll be a demo at some point, so you'll be able to see what Amy is all about eventually. But yeah, let's run. This is Amy.
I would love to just come up, Ellen.
Here we go. I'm gonna get shocked and die. The end. Thanks for checking this out, guys. PSNstores.com for all of your PSN game needs.